Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. This video is basically about a weapon that I'm getting asked about a lot. That weapon being the Tlaloc, the Warlock exclusive exotic scout rifle. A lot of people are asking me whether it's worth getting. Now, this is a non-biased, an unbiased opinion here. I believe this is probably one of the best scout rifles out there. I'm going to go through the perks right now. So first off, the base perk being Grenadier, which is quite nice considering since I'm a Warlock I use grenades quite a lot, and since the special perk kind of stops me from using my super, the only way I can really get kills is using this and my my grenade. So it's really nice to have Grenadier on this. So yeah, that's kind of like a set perk that you get, just standard, no different, you know, it is what it is. Usually this comes at 280, by the way, when you get to rank 3 for the gunsmith on Warlocks, and obviously I've infused it up to 293. I'm going to get this to 310, definitely. When Zer comes, I'll just put everything into this at 310 and Power gets us up, because this is probably my favourite exotic in the game at the moment. I'm really enjoying this, even more than the Touch of Malice, and that thing is amazing. So yeah, first off, it has smooth ballistics, increased range, increased recoil, sorry, and boost range. I use this because I prefer having a little bit more stability and range rather than just the small little bit of impact that you get, considering I have armor piercing rounds on, which is really good and increases the impact anyway. So yeah, it is what it is. But accurized ballistics, more range and impact, increase recoil. So obviously, you know, increase stability base, well, decreases stability, sorry. For some reason it says more range, but I guess it doesn't have as much range as this, since this does have a boost range, and obviously it has more impact. And then this one, soft ballistics, less recoil, penalty to impact. It lowers the impact very slightly, range gets put down a little bit, and stability goes up quite a lot, but you don't really need any stability buffs because of the final perk. Then we have Eye of the Storm, pretty useless perk in my opinion. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. I mean, that's quite nice if you're getting damaged a lot, and it kind of takes away the fact that you need stability, because that basically is your stability right there. But, you know, it is what it is. It's, in my opinion, it's not really worth it, but it could be a good perk if you can use it right. Then we have Hand Loaded, just increases range. Armor piercing increases the impact by a little bit, and the injection mold decreases range. Obviously will decrease the impact now because I won't have armor piercing on, but it increases stability and gives it faster handling, which you don't need because of the final perk. So the final perk, Overflow. This weapon has better handling, rate of fire, and stability while the wielder's super is charged. This makes this weapon amazing. So this is what the weapon is like with my super. So this is how fast it will shoot. Really good for PvP. It's actually very accurate. Let me get a solid wall. Here we are. I mean, just look at that. It has quite a lot of bullets for a scout rifle. It's incredibly accurate. That is enough. That doesn't go anywhere. And it's also really easy to control, as you can see. You know, it doesn't go anywhere. It's so accurate. That's why it also has single point sling, quick draw, and snapshot built in. I also believe it has increased reload speed a little bit, but it does a ton of damage in the Crucible. I think if you've watched my sidearm gameplay, a little bit of sidearm gameplay, just talking about the Iron Banner in my last video, you'll see the first clip shows the game before I got to rank 4, or the game I got rank 4 in. I actually used Tlaloc the whole way through, nothing else, other than obviously my grenades and my melee, but this thing is godly. It is. I know I say godly about a lot of weapons, but this thing really is where it's at. If you have a Warlock and you want to be able to do well on that Warlock, if you want something that can basically aid you in the Crucible by quite a bit, this is the weapon to get. I mean, it looks incredible, and it is incredible. You just kind of got to know how to use it properly. I will actually give you a little bit of showcase of what it does when it isn't in its good form. So as you can see, it shoots pretty slowly. Reload, yeah, definitely is slower. Doesn't have snapshot, doesn't have quick draw, doesn't have single point sling, and the recoil pattern. Let's have a look here. Pretty much the same, to be honest. Pretty much the same. A little bit lower because of the fact that the fire rate is obviously lower, but I'd still prefer the overflow perk, the you know, having your super. And since I mostly use Sunsinger, I do not use my super at all. I actually don't use self-res in PvP. This would be my PvE setup, and this is my PvP setup. So yeah, I don't use self-res in PvP because it just isn't worth it. You just get shotgunned as soon as you self-res, so what's the point? But yeah, that's basically it. I'll have a little bit of PvP gameplay at the end here. Sorry that these videos are now quite short. The reason why they are is because I have to do quite a lot of editing to get everything in place and also hide my name and keep all the banners in place without ruining the video for you guys. So yeah, it takes a bit of time to get all this together, but thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. That is it for this video. Yeah, definitely go out and get the Tlaloc if you are a warlock. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Okay guys, I'm very sorry about this, but I didn't actually save any of the gameplay of like my really good things. I just saved screenshots for some reason. So these 4 screenshots you're seeing right now are the screenshots of my amazing games with the Tlaloc. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Very sorry about this. I'll have some more gameplay in the future. Goodbye.